we here for the shifting operation. You can see shift and rotate operation. First thing will be shift right and shift left. So these blocks will be used for shifting bits towards left or towards right. So we can go for the shift right SHR, and you can select whichever things you need to shift. I'm using the word, and input should be MW0. That should be shifted. The N stand for how many times that should be shifting. So I'm using 5 times that should shift, and the output should be displayed in MW2, and that's it. We can go for the runtime. This shifting should be, we have to monitor this shifting in the binary format. So we can go for the simulation, and you can see MW0. Here we have the MW2. I'm making both of them as 0, the inputs and output whatever. So whatever I provide in the MW0, that should be shifted 5 times towards right. So I'm using 1 1 1 right here, 1 1 1 1. So that has been shifted 5 times towards right. That is the shift right. So at this place these 1 1 1 were, and now this is 1 2 3 4 5. 5 times it's shifted to right. That is the shift towards right, not the shift towards left. If you are using the SHL, that should be shifted towards left side. So I'm using the 2 ones right here also, 1 1 and then there, and it's lost. See, it's lost. That means it's shifting, means that should be shifted towards right, and that's gone. Or shifting means if it is shifting towards left, it shifts, and that's going to the infinity, or that goes to the outside of the range. So I can go for the help of the shift, can select that and press the F1. You will be getting the specified help for the shift block. So we can see, and here we are at the shift help, and you can see whatever is in the input, that should be shifted n times. Here you can see that should be shifted n times towards right. This is the third nipple, 1 1 1, and it is shifted 4 places. The n is 4, and now it is at the second nipple, and whatever inside the last thing, that's gone. These 4 bits are lost. That should be shifting right, and after the first bit, that would be lost. That is the shifting. And now we can go for the, I don't use the shift left, it's similar to the right. Whatever is shifting, that will be shifted towards left. So I can go for the rotate. So rotate is bit different. Just I can go for the rotate ROR. It's a bit different. So only the double word is available for the rotation. So it's okay. So we can go for the first double word operation, that MD0 used, and I'm using the MD4, not MD4. I'm using MD4, not MD4, MW4 for the number of inputs, and for the outputs I am displaying in MD8. In MD8 I got the output. So let's see the input, whatever is inside the MD0, that should be shifted to, rotates in the MD8 with respect to the number of things that I enter in the MW4. So let's see, I'm just going to download this stuff. That's okay. Now we're going to run this thing. So I'm using it's MD0. So no binary will be present in the MD0. At MW4 we will be getting the result, number of shift. So I'm using the decimal, number of shift should be 0 at this condition. So this is the number of shift. And for watching the rotation binary operation, for the MD0 will be no longer any binary things available in this list. So I am splitting the MD0 into MW0, and MW2. I'm adding one more thing, bit memory, that will be MW2. That is the combination of MD0, MW0 and MW2, which will be added and combined as 32 bits, and that is the MD0. So I just splitted the MD0 into MW0 and MW2. Now we get the binary in the memory word. So here we have the 32 bits over here, so making everything by default 0 and 0, and we have MD8 also. So for adding the MD8, I'm going to use insert another bit memory 1, insert another bit memory 2. So this will be like whoosh, like this. Okay, so that will be MW8 and MW10 will be combining to form the MD8, MW10 that combines to form MD8. So go to binary and the binary. So whatever inside the input of the MD0, here is the MD0, that will be shifted. Number of times I have to enter here. So towards right. So I'm using the number here, 111 right here, 111. Oh, sorry. So I'm using 1111 and enter, and you will be getting the same 111 right here. And I just want to enter the number of times of rotation. So I just want to rotate 4 times. So I just enter 4. See, that has been rotated towards right 4 times. And now I just want to rotate it for 8 times. 8 times. Now 4 plus 4, 8 times that has been rotated, whatever is inside the MW2. And if I go for 10 times, what happens? Let's see. 1 0. See, 2 bits are right here and the rest of the bits are rotates towards the MW8, whatever inside, that keeps rotating. See, if I go for 12 times, 1 2. See, all the bits 4 4 and 12, that's rotated to the up to the first positions of the MW8. So that is the rotation. We are not losing the bits, we are just rotating the bits. That's why it's only in the MD0 or the memory double word format. That is the shift and the rotation.